What would you anticipate the next move being from the Fed in that case?
So this takes 50 basis points completely off the table. It takes the 8, 9 hikes that a lot of people were talking about for this year off the table, and thankfully so, because you heard me say on your show that I didn't think the U.S. economy could accommodate and live with such slamming of the brakes of monetary policy. It means the Fed is going to have to be even more careful, and it's going to have to tolerate higher inflation. Nobody wanted to be here, but we were already far away from the world of first best in terms of monetary policy, and now we're going to get even further away. So we're going to have a very sort of unsatisfactory situation when it comes to inflation and when it comes to growth, unfortunately.
Mohammed, I've had very smart investors explain to me that when you're dealing with inflation as high as we have it already, at 7% plus, that you're already at the point that the only way to resolve this inflation picture is to put the economy into a recession. Do you disagree with that?
So historically, that's been the case. Historically, when inflation gets this high and the Federal Reserve has lost its inflation credibility and has lost the policy narrative, they are forced to slam on the brakes. So historically, that's been absolutely correct. The question right now is, would they do that in the midst of a geopolitical shock? I put out an article in the Financial Times earlier this week, and I said, when you look at the probability, it's pretty even between whether they slam on the brakes or alternatively, they tolerate higher inflation and just push the problem down the road. This, we've talked about this over and over again. This is the situation everybody was afraid of, that by being late, you have fewer policy options.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.